What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day, as I am. And the reason why today I'm having such a good day is because fortunately my wife has scheduled in a little time today for John and I to work on getting, well, let me rewind here. What's missing from that spot? Right in that region. People that have been to the shop before knows what car gets parked right there. And that's the old street car, race car, whatever you want to call it. But everybody knew the car's baby. And that is my 2004. Let the camera adjust here. 04 SRT4. Now, this car has been down for probably going on 5 years. I took it apart to make a bunch of stuff and get the Gremlin, the new race car, up and going. So poor thing's been sitting outside collecting dust for a while now, and I mean, we're gonna go through it all here. Oh, door's locked. We'll walk around to the other side. As you can see, no motor, no transmission. No insidey parts really. No seat. This car's been pretty well stripped down. So we actually have this donor car over here that we've been removing all the necessary parts we need. All this stuff over here, basically the full interior, seats, center console, back seats, seat belts, rear carpeting, pretty much everything. You can see this one's about gutted out. We're about to pull all the HVAC out of it, because many years ago I pulled the HVAC out of the blue car. But got this thing pretty much stripped out. The inside's all done anyways, all the door panels and everything. So you get the HVAC out, swap over to the blue car. And I'm currently going over the motor. After our escapades yesterday, testing the car out, getting it ready for 2K. So I'm doing a little compression test, cylinder leak down test, just to check on the health of this engine. Got a little red out, the old Honda. This is what we use to move cars around in the shop that don't run, or the motor pulled out, or whatever the case may be. But this thing's been a workhorse for many years. It's also a death trap. Because about 7 years ago I swapped out the thumb throttle for a twist grip, like a regular motorcycle. So it makes for people that aren't used to that, it makes for a fun ride for them. But that about sums it up for what we got going on right now. So stay tuned for some more updates on Baby coming back to life. Alright guys, so another little update on the interior is we got the back in. So we got the back carpet in around the cage and all that turned out nice. And then we got the, kind of hard to see, let me bring the camera around. We got the upper carpet back in around the cage too. So now that we got that all back together, we'll start putting the seat belts back in and put the rear seats back in. Got the dash swapped. Actually, we got all the HVAC put back in behind the dash. Put that all back together. Starting to put the top on the dash now. Got the door panel swapped out. Got the back seats in. All the carpets in. All the trunk carpets in. All that happy horse shit. But so almost got the car back to a full interior where it was a before a gutted race car. So now that we got that, I believe now it's time for the moment of truth. Are you ready, John?
Yeah.
We're gonna give this thing power for the first time and make sure all of our inside parts work. We got power, turn the key. Let's see here. Oh, we got a dash lit up. Check the windows. Windows roll down. Looks like CD player's got power. So yeah, it's coming together. Hopefully here in the next couple of weeks we'll get a motor put in it. Stay tuned. Interior all back together. So now we got the car up in the air. So that way we can take a peek and see what all we need to adjust underneath the car. Which isn't too bad. So we need some exhaust action, and looks like we're missing a fuel tank, so we need to adjust that. And missing a sway bar and a few other things. Probably won't put the sway bar on. See the fuel pump rewire with the relay. So got a few things to address in the front end, get everything tightened back up, and get it prepared. After we get the whole undercarriage back together, then we'll roll this thing outside, get it all pressure washed, and get it cleaned up, and get the bay, probably repaint the bay some. It's a little filthy. Gatorade. We'll get the bay painted before we put the new motor in. Stay tuned. Check it out, guys. She's rolled outside. About ready to give her a bath. She ain't had a bath in, I think, like, I don't know, 4 years. You can see the carbon's all faded and the window tints bubbling up. But that's okay. That's part of the fun. That's part of the rebuild. You know, we'll fix all these things. Get her back into mint condition like she once was. And then, you know, we got the interior all back in it. We got the seats and the rear's carpeted. Got the dash all back together. It is all complete again. The whole nine. So now that we got the inside all back together, start working on the outside some. John's hooking it up. We're about to clean the engine bay up as well. So it's exciting. The resurrection. Well, there you have it, all cleaned up. Got that 4 years of gunk off the car. I just did a simple little wash. Didn't go too crazy with it, but it's looking a lot better. So got the engine bay washed out, got the exterior washed out, so we'll get it back in and start getting the bay ready for paint, and get the motor and tranny built for it. So update time once again for baby's resurrection. John, of course, is going to use an impact while I'm trying to fucking talk. No surprise there. But we got the donor engine for it. By donor, I mean the tranny, which third gear grinds. So we're going to pull that apart and replace synchronizers in third gear. And then the cylinder head is good, but the block, this motor makes knock knock who's there joke noises, so I actually have another short block that I believe is in good condition, so we're going to go over that one and then put this head on that short block with a refresh tranny and then stab it into baby. As for turbos are concerned, this one appears to be in okay shape, and it's got an AGP wastegate actuator. Might stuff this one on when we first put it back together. I've got another turbo manifold that I might try out, but I don't have a turbo for it, so we might go stock turbo at first and then we'll swap it to big turbo a little bit down the road. So another update, guys, got this tranny disassembled here. I'm starting to disassemble it. Got it out of the case, got the back cover off of it. You can see it's nasty. This thing all cleaned up. And I'm going to replace the synchronizers in the same, so that way when we put it back together, it shifts like old butter. So, working on that. And then, unfortunately, the other motor that I had, that I thought was good, this one, it's a stock motor, turned out not to be good. So, and this is the other one. This one's got number 1 rod bearing spun, and then this one's got number 3 rod bearing spun. So now we're on engine number 3, which is actually the spare engine for the race car. This one's built pistons, rods, the cranks for the strap. Just a little surface rest. We'll buff that off there before we put it all together. But we want to get baby back on the street as soon as possible, so this is the only option.